Hi, if you practice yoga or qigong, the most important thing that we're generally looking for is a sense of grace and comfort in our bodies. And most of us, many of us, have lost a great deal of mobility in our hips. We are more prone to injury. We live in a sedentary world. We don't move much. We sit a lot. And we have to loosen up our hips and stretch our legs, stretch our hamstrings. I find this to be the easiest place for people to start, to be able to get their palms comfortably on the floor. So today I'm going to teach you how to do this, a progression that will make this happen possibly over a few months, but it'll happen in a comfortable way. You need a pair of yoga blocks or a small stool or possibly a chair depending on your level of flexibility. We want to start by bringing the floor to us. So with a pair of yoga blocks or a stool, put your palms on the high end of the blocks. Now, you may need a chair. And what we need to do is bring our thigh up to our belly and bend the leg, lifting the heel off the floor. So, like this. It's important to keep the belly on the thigh. If you don't want to hurt your back, you don't want to strain, you walk back and forth like this. Make sure that your head is not up here. We want to relax the neck, relax the head. This is a common fault. And breathe. And do this for a couple of minutes. Breathe and relax and pump your legs. And you'll feel stretching in the back of your hip. When you're doing these exercises, it's very important that your knees don't go in like that. You want to keep your knees following your second toe. So we want to keep the knees driving forward. Try to relax your shoulders too. It's important to relax your shoulders. Keep the knees driving forward and just go side to side. And gradually, you'll get down to the floor. As you progress, you lower the blocks. Relax your neck, relax your head. Notice if you're making faces. People tend to go scrunch their eyes, tighten their lips. The important thing is not to strain your upper body and to keep your thighs against your belly at all times and move your hips. This is called the elephant walk for the obvious reason that if you watch it from behind, okay, so that's stage one. You can again lower blocks and get rid of the blocks, and eventually you don't have to lift your heels. You feel a stretch in the sacrum, you feel a stretch in your glutes. All of this stuff opens up, and it does so comfortably.
So one of my students has been doing this now for 6 months, and he can touch the floor with his palms comfortably, and his golf game has improved tremendously. So 6 months, he's made it to the floor. He doesn't need to use the blocks anymore. Now, very often, even though I don't need to use the blocks, I like to start with the blocks on the high side because it allows me to relax my upper body. And if I lift my heels like this, it just lets go easy. And then gradually, I can make it down. And I often go through the whole progression in my practice, in my daily mobility practice. So I don't do this every day anymore, but I did it every day for a very long time in order to be comfortable in the position. So very often, even you do yoga and you need to do uttanasana, right? Holding your toes, you're generally not moving. Although here you can hold your toes and you can do the same movement, which gets into your back. It gets into your low back. It gets into your hips. It allows you to separate your hips so that when you do standing poses, your warrior one, your hips are still horizontal. And so this is the first part of the progression. Now, to increase it, right, we can use the blocks here on the high side and put one in the middle, and then we can open. So bending the elbow, we're going to pull the bow. And my hips are still, one's going forward, one's going back. My head I can either look at my hand and twist into this. See, my knee goes forward. Come down. I want to come with that, leading with the elbow, up, and then down. From the side, it looks like this. Leading with the elbow, up, down, up, and down. Relax the head. We don't want the head stiff. If you can't turn your neck to look at your hand, then just relax your head and let your head be down. Just relax your neck. This opens you up. This feels so good. You can also do, to progress even further, we can add on crossing one foot in front of the other and using the blocks to wiggle our hips. From the back, I'll do the other foot. And then you can add this progression with one foot in front. I'm still on the high side here. And open up. And this helps your balance. So you have to push into both feet. Again, leading with the elbow to stretch the fascia. If you do these exercises, it will work. It will work over time. It'll open you up. It'll open up your chest. It'll open up your shoulders. It'll open up your hips. And you can move on. And we're going to be doing more mobility in the next few videos. But I've been doing a lot of internal work in these videos, primarily lately. And I think it's time to get down to some basic movement, because you need to remove the stagnation from the body. You need to get rid of all of the stuff that's blocking you from your energy, that's keeping you from drawing the energy up when you do Qigong, that's keeping you from grace and comfort in your body. This is a great place to start. Okay, thanks for being here. Thanks for your subscriptions and your likes, and I'm going to try to do this more regularly, but it won't happen for another month or so because we'll be traveling. I don't know. I'll do what I can from where we are, and I hope you have a wonderful day or evening or weekend or whenever you're watching this. Okay? Thanks. Bye.